Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Heard the birds chirping. Farmer Joe joins the server. Actually look at the water. See ripples in it. Not bad for in-game water. Not bad. Just need some fish swimming in here. Yeah. Water is one of the hardest things to do in video games, so I can't really complain about this. Hey VRF, how's it going? Mr. Thunder himself. So we did install one new mod, the real dirt color. Even the color is spelt wrong. Let's see, is this us or is this Farmer Joe? That's Farmer Joe. Yeah, your dad's place again? Cool, cool. I know that means you can't join us. Not cool. Let's see what we were doing. Do I have any equipment out and about? Don't see anything. I'll tab through it. Got our combine. John Deere. Not very cool, but hey, my schoolio. Field is growing away. No weeds, 100% fertilized. Cool. Well, let's see what we can do for contracts. 21. What? Why would I not do that one? I'm doing that one. Field 29. Done. No, not borrow items. Just accept contract. It's huge, but that's a lot of money. Field 29 is right by us too. Right beside us. School's on quarantine? What does that mean? Why is school on quarantine? So you have a free week off of vacation. Because a lot of kids were sick or something, or? Top off the fertilizer here. Whoa, whoa. Careful, careful. Yeah, a lot of kids were sick. So 2 weeks. I've never heard a school do that before. That's really cool. Oh, I guess I'm not full yet. Oh, I'm out of money. Right. Need money. Where am I going? Oh. You know what? Let's use the other tractor. Field has no growth on it yet. Let's use the more powerful tractor. What's that? Right, I don't have money. That's just every farmer always says that. That's just a farmer thing to say. I'm interested to see if our equipment will be red. If I'll have red dirt by the time we're done this field. Got a bit of a frog stuck in my throat. Why'd you put a frog in my throat? You. VRF didn't put a frog in my throat. Hey Canadian Gamer, how's it going? That moment when you realize your phone is stronger than your laptop. Huh, I wonder if my phone's better than my laptop. Probably. Our laptop is garbage. I don't think that's wide enough, but I'll test it out. Yeah, I didn't think so. Frog in your throat. Yes. I keep coughing, so there must be a frog in my throat. That might not be a saying you guys say. Tickle in your throat would be another way of saying it. Hey hedgehog, do frogs taste nice? Yes, very disgusting. You don't want frogs in your throat. Probably tastes like chicken. I've never had frog. I don't know if I would. I think I'd be scared of trying frog. Okay, so kind of look at those lines in the ground. I'm doing just under, or maybe, yeah. Look at the pattern repeats itself 6 times, so I should be center. Ha ha! I can get the width right every time. You want another Terraria stream? Played a little bit yesterday. Started a new game yesterday. Just a little bit last night. Do you enjoy Terraria that much? Or do you think your laptop could play it? Because Terraria is on sale right now. Or at least it was. Yeah, we bought it on sale. It's cheap, and we have played that game so many years. Yeah, my laptop plays Terraria. Almost any computer will play Terraria. It's transport companies way up top. Oh, great demand for what? Yeah. Take a look. Farmer Joe says soybean. We haven't had a great demand on this game yet. In fact, I've never had a great demand in FS19 yet. This is my first great demand. I have no soybean to sell. I should not be driving on that crop. The neighbors would not like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, repeat the pattern. Kind of go down that line there. I wish Steam would let us buy games for other people. Now you guys are going, but Steam does! No, it doesn't. Steam does not let me buy games for other people. But you can buy it as a gift for someone. No, you can't. Not if they live in a different part of the world and their price of the same game is different. Stupid Steam. I don't care if the price of a game is much cheaper in Lithuania or if that same game is a lot more expensive in Lithuania. Just charge me the whatever price it's in Lithuania, or charge me the higher price of the two and let me buy a game for someone. Bad Steam. Bad Steam. Bad Steam. I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. Whoa, no! Sorry. Look at the train. Look for a train first. Always look both directions before crossing the track. Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sorry. I had a panic. This is going to be the easiest 25 grand I've ever made. I mean, we put 5 grand in for fertilizer, but that was only like a quarter of it, so there's probably over 20 grand of fertilizer in here. So we'll see how much fertilizer we use. In fact, there's probably about 25 grand of fertilizer in here. So a good way of knowing exactly how much money we made would be by filling up this fertilizer after the contract's finished. 1, 2, 3, right about there. Leaving a little bit of a gap. I'm over it. The tires look like a different color dirt yet? I don't know. Is that new mod working? Zoom all the way out. train, no train. If you zoom all the way out, you see the pattern in the field easier. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go right about here. Should be perfect. What's that? I'm going to update the testing Word document. Testing? What does he mean? Oh, Jess's Word document. Oh, got it. I got it now. See, I'm a little slow. I thought I had to say that. Oh no! Look what I just did. It destroyed crop. I thought it was turning tight enough. Oh well. Careful for trains. Careful for other fields. Don't destroy crop. Should have used the other tractor, huh? Should have used the other tractor with narrow tires. I'm surprised that new Oxford and David map isn't out yet. Because they've been testing it for 2-3 weeks now. It's in the bottom of the queue. No wheels, best wheel. No, how? Am I supposed to have like a hovering tractor? Do they make those? A hovercraft tractor? It'd be better for the crops if we just... Oh, I know exactly what they need to add to this game. In Manitoba, they use airplanes to spray fields. Herbicide, fertilizer, use airplanes all the time because of our weather over there. Train's going past you, so I should be safe to park right here and hang out for a bit. Line it up right like that. You gonna go play with cards? What kind of cards? Yeah, they need to add crop dusters. Make this a flight simulator as well. Although I predict with a airplane we would run out of space on the map very quick. The maps would have to be a lot bigger. What? Okay. Don't run over my crop again. 1, 2, 3. But I see that being a really awesome game in the future. You could add a couple of games together. There's a mechanic simulator that some people really love playing. Why not have this equipment needing to be repaired by real players playing the mechanic simulator. Tractor's broken down. Okay, hire a mechanic simulator. Hire someone else that's playing the mechanic simulator. We're not working on the farm right now and there's nothing that needs to be repaired. Well, I'll do contracts for other farmers, right? You can do the same thing, contract base. Could add flight simulator for crop dusting. And that would, that would just be part of that. So part of mechanic simulator would be fixing cars and construction. Well, there's multiple simulators that mechanic simulator could fix, right? They could fix car games like beaming. There's construction simulator. Mechanic simulator could fix all those, tie all those games together. When we want landscaping done in this game, we should have to be able to hire somebody in the construction simulator world. And then somebody in the flight simulator to crop dust our field. Mix all these together into one big game. You still keep them like separate games, maybe have them as separate DLCs. You can buy a certain part of the game. It's like, nah, I'm only interested in the farming part. I don't want to fix my own tractors. Okay, perfect. You only have to buy the farming part. I think that'd be awesome. And then trucking simulator. Add trucking simulator in too to deliver our crops from place to place. I mean, the game would be massive. Absolutely massive game. But just take those existing games and just link them together that they overlap here and there. Oh. Train, no train, okay. Oh, contract is finished. Let's collect. Oh, I guess not. You have 21, 22 really. Collect. Okay, 22 grand. Let's go fill this up with fertilizer. So we only probably used about 4 grand of fertilizer. So that was an easy 15 grand right there. 16, 17 grand probably. Let's see how much fertilizer goes in. There we go. We made a solid, well, probably 17 grand because we had a little bit of space left in here still. That was a easy 17 grand. Repay loan, 70 grand left, or 70 grand left on the loan. What's that? Fertilized field 9. Small little field. Fertilized field 30. Good money there. Let's fertilize some fields. There's a lot of fertilizing contracts in here right now. Let's do some more fertilizing. Okay, field 30. Accept contract. Where is field 30? Right there. What growth stage is it at? Same growth stage. We don't even have to go anywhere. Let's just train. Gotta still watch out for train. Let's do more fertilizing contracts. With this big fertilizer we have here, this is gonna be good money. Field is an angle like that. I can't follow patterns that way though. I'll fertilize it at an angle to be able to follow the patterns. It makes life easier. Okay. trees. Apparently counting to 3 this direction, the pattern is different and I'm not getting as much. I'm getting bigger gaps. Okay, I have to go a little less than 3 repeating the pattern. Don't see a train coming. Where's that line I want to match up with? Right about there. Ah, soybean contracts, anything extra you could sell at the transportation company. Oh, you have to sell it there anyway, so any extra extra soybean, you'll get extra money for it then. Cool. See if I get this right. Yes, I think I did. I finally got it right. It's a little less than 3 repeating itself. It's interesting that the pattern is actually slightly different this angle on the field compared to the 90-degree different angle. I mean, it looks the same, but the texture must be stretched a little bit one way or the other, or squished one way or the other. Just enough to make it a slight difference. So about half a tractor width difference. Yeah, I had quite an exciting week of trucking. I think you guys will enjoy the videos coming up the next 2 weeks in the trucking. Like, I've got truck rollover and yeah. Huh? Not me. I didn't roll over. But I got video of somebody else that had just rolled over in front of me. It was such a slippery day yesterday. Holy smokes, was it slippery yesterday. Driving from Revelstoke to home, Highway 97, I had to deal with 4 road closures. First one was north of Armstrong. I just had to sit there and wait. There was no detour besides backing up, and traffic behind me. I'm not going to be backing up. Luckily it was a small accident. I only had to wait about half an hour. The second road closure was a accident in Kelowna by the airport, so 97 was closed there. I did not look for a train. Let's not tempt fate and do that twice. And that was a fatality accident, so that road was closed for hours. I did not wait for that to open. I took a detour around the airport, Old Vernon Road. Worked out pretty good. And then the obvious one was that big landslide in Summerland. Forced me to take a detour because that road's closed for over a week now. I had to take Highway 33 from Kelowna down to Rock Creek to Osoyoos and then back north on Highway 97 to get home. So that's a solid 2 hours longer than normal. And then guess what? I get on Highway 97 at Osoyoos and the road's closed, northbound. There's another accident there. Once again a fatality, so it's going to be closed for a long time. Well, the accident happened a long time ago, so who knows when it was going to open again. There is a detour, but it's got a weight restriction of 1900 kilogram. Guess what? You know how much I weigh completely empty? Right about 1900 kilogram. I'm like, well, it's a Super B. It's spread way apart with all the snow hanging off of it. I'm probably a little bit over 1900, but the truck is not going to be on the bridge all at once because it's spread out so far. So I'm like, on the bridge at any given time, I'm not going to be overweight. I'm like, okay, going for it. Took the detour. It's not a big long bridge, it's just a small wooden bridge. It's like I'll have at a maximum 3 groups of axles on the bridge at one time, so not the whole truck will be on the bridge at the same time. I'm like, that should technically in my book keep me underweight. I'm like, it's awfully close. Or else I would have had to drive, well, the road was closed, I would have had to drive through Karamias and around that way, but yeah. Collect. Field 15. Accept contract. Under attack. Where's field 15? Way down there. It's got, okay, we have to take the other tractor. Let's fill this up again, see how much money we actually made on that one. What? That field is getting weeds. Strange how it started. Does that mean my field is getting weeds? So let's see if there's any weeds growing on my field. No. Good. It's just starting, it's working its way down here. It's weird that it skipped half of field 30. It's kind of strange. But it's growing down, so if we go back, it's now growing all the way to there, and it's going to start over here. Field 9 will have it showing up here soon. Oh, there, it's field 20 right here. Now it's past 9 now. Almost through 7. We're through 6 now. Now it'll be in 29. It just started, look just the corner. I know it's a little silly and unrealistic how it grows weeds, but it's a way of not overwhelming the system and causing legs, so I have no problem with it that way. Yeah, the game treats a day as if it's a whole season, a whole summer. Okay, so we made 9 grand off of that one. Well, not quite. So we made about 8 grand off of that one. Repay. We're at 65,000. Let's head to field 15. Oh, we need the other tractor. Oh, I was gonna look at. Dirt. Isn't dirt more reddish than it used to be? I think it is. It's got a reddish tinge to it. I drove in the grass, so the wheels have cleaned off. But I think the dirt looks more reddish. Maybe it's just me wanting the mod to be working. Let's repair this tractor. Come on. The trigger point needs to be bigger. Okay. Repair. Yes. Might as well wash it while I'm here. I'm going to be parking it, so just clean all the dirt off. It'd be really cool if you had to actually physically clean the whole thing. You don't, like, you just can point at one part of the tractor like this and not move and the whole thing will clean. It'd be cool if you had to at least get close to the right, point the sprayer at close to the right spot. Oh, Jess is hunting for a train. Don't worry, I find it the hard way. Found your train? Field 15, where are ya? Does that mean bacon's ready? Bacon's ready! Bacon, bacon, bacon and pancakes. Pancakes? Now I'm gonna be hungry for pancakes. Great. Just give me the bacon. Give me the bacon. Now all I want is bacon. That's a big pile of grass there. And you have more grass sitting here in the middle of nowhere? Unacceptable. You having problems with the train? Why? She's so worried about the bacon she can't drive train anymore. Well, you can just park the train. You don't have to keep... It won't disappear on you as long as you're in the train. You're definitely hangry. Oops, I think I totally hit that fence. Oh, yeah, this tractor's definitely a little bit small for I can't do the pattern. Can't do the pattern here. It doesn't repeat itself the same way. You might regret what? There goes the train. Farmer Joe's driving the train. Gotta really watch out now. It can just randomly just show up in places. Just sits there and waits for me to drive onto the railroad and floors it. Luckily trains don't have that kind of acceleration. Yeah, having that adapter on the back of this fertilizer is gonna make fertilizing contracts very lucrative. I think that's the fastest money I've made in game yet is fertilizing. Yeah, I know Farmer Joe said that a long time ago, but I hadn't really paid attention. But if you got a sprayer, and this isn't even the biggest sprayer, got a sprayer like this, you can make some decent coin. Hollow Moined. Okay, Hollow Moined has joined the server. Not sure what accent I'm trying to do, but was that British? Was that a British accent? I doubt anyone in Britain would call that a British accent. So Jess has an even more lucrative contract than I did. Wow. So note to self, if a great demand pops up, accept the contract for that crop. Get it out there to see if you can get it out there. Because she just made 33 grand from the extra crop that was left over. Money I was making is peanuts compared to that. Yeah, we've got to make a storage for grains. Maybe I'll wait till we move to our next map, but we'll see how long it'll be till that map comes out. But morning, Hollow Mind. Which farm are you going to be joining? And I had a car yesterday that almost got hit by an ambulance. I'm just doing contracts. Jess is just doing contracts. She'll be starting a new one, so maybe she'll have more to do than me, because I'm just doing fertilizer contracts. Unless I buy another fertilizer, which I don't see me doing. My farm will be boring. Unless my field gets ready for harvest. People on the road yesterday were just stupid. Yes, they were. Oh man, people did not know what to do on icy roads. And man, were they icy. I was saying earlier, I had 4 road closures on 97 I had to deal with. One of them being the Rockslide, but two were fatalities and one was a small accident. But the first one, small accident north of Armstrong, um, leaving, I forget what the little town is north of Armstrong. Leaving that town headed towards Armstrong southbound, and it's just bumper to bumper behind me because I'm not doing more than 80 on a 100-kilometer speed highway. It is just solid black ice. So I'm doing 20 kilometers under the speed limit, and we got all these cars starting to stack up behind me. And then, like 20 cars back behind me, because I use mirrors, I see an ambulance coming. So I turn my four-way flashers on, pull onto the shoulder. Car behind me is confused, kind of hangs out behind me for a bit, and goes, huh, maybe this guy wants me to pass. And just starts passing, and the ambulance is coming full speed in the oncoming lane because there is no oncoming traffic. Red flag right there. Hey, there's no oncoming traffic. Wonder why there's no oncoming traffic. That's always a red flag when I always do that. It's like, no traffic. What's going on ahead of us? Keep your eyes out. There's no oncoming traffic. And this ambulance is going full blast down that highway. And this car goes, well, I'm going to pass this guy. And cuts right in front of the ambulance. I'm like, you didn't bother looking in your mirror before pulling into the other lane? Yeah, there's no oncoming traffic, but you've decided to pass me. What if somebody else had tried to pass you? And sure enough, there was an ambulance trying to pass you. The ambulance was all sideways. You could just see their brakes were locked in and just skidding sideways down the road, trying to stay control and trying to stay on the road. And I was in the horn, just giving it to them. And I just slammed on the brakes and just tried to stop all the way so this car can get back in front of me so the ambulance can get going. I'm like, you are a numbskull and should not be on this road. If you do not know how to look in your mirrors, get off the highway. You don't belong here. Passing two or more cars on bike is always sketchy. Yes, because that car might not be watching their mirror and all of a sudden they decide to pass somebody. Yeah, especially let's say you have a big rig on the front and then a car behind the big rig and you're in a bike and you're going to decide to pass the car and the big rig. Sketchy, sketchy, sketchy as heck, because that car is at any second going to go ploop. Out it goes to pass that big rig, and you might be right beside it when it makes that decision, and it did not bother checking its mirrors. People need to check their mirrors. Not just to pass, but all the time. Check your mirrors. My eyes are on my mirrors at least 1/3 of the time of the driving. Literally. My eyes are darting to the mirrors all the time. Oh, there goes some sirens. That's before I drive anywhere else. I don't know, while you're waiting for Farmer Joe, James, I guess you could like ride the horses or something. She says she's almost done. Fertilizing contracts are starting to disappear. I've done them all. There's one more left here. Field 3. Field 3. Where is field 3? Okay, right there. What stage of growth? We'll just use this tractor. Yes, she's got horses. You can ride horses. Make sure you clean them after you've done riding, because that increases the value. Yum, yum. I think she wrote them today already, so there's no need to, but it's fun to do. What?
I messed up my words if I'm like that head money.
So, this is why Jess's contract was so lucrative. um, she just failed her contract and delivered to the wrong spot. She was stealing the crop from the farmer. I guess the farmer has sued her now. I have made that mistake myself. That's why it's so funny. I'm eating bacon, bacon, pancakes, bacon. Just bacon, no pancakes. Chase the birds. Weeding mission. Really? I didn't think weeding missions happened. Cool. Weeding mission. That's gotta be a lucrative one too, if the weed is just barely first stage. Mm-hmm. That'd be a good contract. For me anyway. I don't know if you have a weeder. Almost panicked. I was driving over my field and it's like, wait, I have narrow tires. It's okay. Weeding is field 30. That's a pretty big field and you're only getting $3,000. Field 11, only $600. Oh, field 11 is really small. But yeah, so you're not going to make a lot of money. It's going to be small potatoes. It's one of those, if you have a weeder and you don't have anything else to do, might as well do it, but not really worth going out to do. Just says she doesn't know if you took the horse out of the gate. They can jump over the fences and then gallop and chase down tractors. You jump the fence. Mmm. There's such good bacon, it's crunchy. After riding them, just stand beside them and there's an option, I think. Maybe you have to hit the F1 button to see what the option is. make sure you're standing beside the right horse. The one you were actually riding. They don't get dirty unless you rode them. I don't know, it's just how the game works.
Not lovely. No,
I'm drooling over myself. Hey, my crop is ready. Cool. I'm gonna be doing some harvesting. So James, if you're bored on her farm, my farm will have lots to do now. For a little bit anyway. Oh, just got lagged out.
nope.
Oh, you accepted a contract? Yeah, you can help harvesting. I think there's probably going to be straw to gather up after. There's going to be planting to do. We can do all of that stuff at the same time. Accept not that. Collect contract. Oh, we won't repay yet. Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks delivering to the wrong place.
Do that.
Hey Fritz, how's it going? Oh, dang it. He answered the question before I even read the question or comment. I just saw your name. It's like, you apparently had an awesome day today. That's how it's going. We're at 50 grand debt. Paying it off fast. We should fix the fertilizer while we have it out here. Yeah, that might have been me. Yep, it's probably me that put it away dirty. Repair, yes. Because I don't think I actually repaired it. Because as a rule, I wash the equipment when I repair. So if there's dirty equipment, it's probably not repaired equipment. I think that should be a good rule. Every time we repair a vehicle, wash it.
Yeah.
How can you have a better rule than that? Fritz got a new phone at the flea market for 2.5 euros. I'm totally not backing into the right spot. Ah, ah. What? I am just having issues here. Okay, let's get this under control. Slow it down. What's that? Should have stuck with Terraria. Well, isn't 2.5 euros 2 euros and 50 cents? Same thing, 2.5, it's $2.50. Not dollars, euros. Nope, I'm going to take, just thinking this through. We're going to take this tractor for the trailer. I don't know what I planted. Oats? I think it's oats. We got the trailer ready. Barley. We got barley. Okay, now we're going to jump in the other tractor and start gathering straw with this one. Yeah, why did I not plant soybean? That would be good. That was good bacon, thank you. How fast or how full did your combine get from one line down? Halfway full. Okay, so you need that trailer pretty quick. Getting a good yield out of this field. Get the trailer over there. I do not have narrow tires on this trailer. That is in its first stage of growth. Okay, I'll drive on the crop then. Not close enough apparently. more bacon? We have more bacon? Mmm. I didn't know there was more bacon. Getting spoiled. And that filled up pretty much half the trailer. I'm gonna guess about here. Okay, let's bring this to the barn. Start making money off the swath. Yeah, it sucks selling something to the wrong place. I've done that a couple of times. It sucks. You don't make any money. All you did really lost time. The amount of time it took and the money that you put into the harvest to repair it. So yeah, it does cost money selling at the wrong place. It does cost you money. It is an expensive mistake, as I have found the hard way a couple of times. Am I coming by you? Don't know where you are. Oh, there, right there. $1.50 for the straw. I think that's worth it. You know, the first game, when the game first came out, straw was worth a lot more money. They've made it a little more realistic now. Even now, I think that's a fairly pricey straw. I think the game has done a good job of making every single crop pretty much worth exactly the same thing. That no matter which job you're doing, if you do a certain crop, it'll take a lot longer to plant it or it'll take a lot longer to harvest it, but you'll get more money out of it. So as far as how much time you put into it, you're getting your time's worth out of it. Is that trailer full? Almost. I better deliver it somewhere. am I delivering this? What did we have again? Barley? Best price is the harbor. Yep. It's a long way to go. Whoa. Vacation tomorrow? Right! We're flying out tomorrow. Oh, Paulo, we're gonna come over to your place here in a bit. You got plans today? You're gonna be home all day, or? I'm going to drop off the big rig keys, just in case the Setco needs the big rig. At least Jeff has a way of getting to them. Whoa, big dip. And if it's alright with you, we'll borrow one of your hammocks. Jess says she already asked and she has been pre-approved. Figure if the big rig keys are at your place, if something happens they need access to the truck, they still can have access to the truck. Leaving the keys somewhere on the truck for 2 weeks? Yeah, no. No, don't feel comfortable with leaving it parked somewhere in town with the keys on the truck somewhere. Because I'm sure all the hiding places that I could think of has been thought out by everybody else, because I bet you I could go to most of the trucks in this town and know where the keys are. That's the spinnery, not the harbor. I don't think he would have his keys on the truck. It's the whoa, that car just had airtime around that corner. Hey Nathan, thank you. It's the day guys, the guys that run their truck every day, or especially cross shifters, people that run trucks with a cross shift. They have to hide their key on the truck somewhere, unless both drivers have their own key, but they don't always drive the same truck. A lot of companies anyway, so the key is hidden somewhere on the truck. And we all know what that somewhere is. I'm not going to say it out loud on here, but I know where 90% of all people hide a key on a truck. Your combine's probably full by now. You know what? Screw it. We're buying another trailer. Trailers. Let's buy the exact same trailer again. Well, what's the max of this one? 12, okay. 12, or we could get 21. We'll get this one. Oh, but that's 8 grand. It is actually a lot more. So it's now 12.5. And this one is... I'll buy this one instead. Because we already have that one. It's got the flexibility to change. And this one, let's look at the back. You were making an elastic ball, so I can hook that. Okay, that's a kind of... I can't hook more than one of this one together because this front hookup will not fit onto the back of this, but the other trailer will fit onto this one, so cool. design white.
The logo.
Oh, the logo.
I know, it's a white match. I saw GPS patterns and everything, yeah. Release company.
Okay.
Or somebody with top designs. But you have to customize every tractor if you was meant to buy each tractor.
Oh, so if you want GPS mod, you have to actually put it in each on each tractor. Okay. So, just talking about the new GPS mod coming out, that you actually have to install a GPS on the tractor for the mod to work. That is awesome. I love that. That's just like real life. So if you don't install the GPS on the tractor, you won't have GPS. That's perfect.
That should really expensive
I know a lot of people will be angry about that because they want it to work on every tractor, but some tractors, I hope they make some tractors not able to have GPS. Only have the tractors that in real life would have the ability to have GPS on it. That'd be a great mod. I would like that. So the small little low end tractors can't run GPS. I'd be a big fan of that. Car, okay. Like, I thought for sure it was going to turn this way. I don't know the pattern of the cars here, so. Although I'll have 2 trailers coming your way here shortly. And see the back of this trailer has that kind of hookup too, so I can't hook the other trailer to the back of this one. But I can hook the back of this trailer to the other trailer. Oh, that was apparently a bigger bump in there than I thought. Train! Choo choo! Train! Okay. The tractor that could. Go, go, go. I guess if the combine's full, you're probably collecting straw or something. Guess there's other things to do to keep you from being bored. What's that?
wonder if they're not
Oh. Are they... Where's my trailer? I didn't have enough money to buy the trailer. That's why there's no trailer here. A wrong button. A very wrong button.
So I remember the last auction we ever won,
Okay.
doesn't it like if you only want you want it on the because of other places like pay you a little bit or something?
I think I like the original green best, huh? $800 for that. I think I'll stick with the original green. Repay. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't read the comment there earlier. Paulo said it's funny that anybody in the industry could buy any piece of equipment or a truck from anywhere. Huh? Steal. I said buy? Steal. Could steal a truck from anywhere. Because we all know where the keys are hidden on vehicles. They're hidden pretty well. Except that we all know where those good places are. Okay, It says 5 and 24. Help menu is so unhelpful sometimes. There we go. Got 2 trailers coming your way. Yep, for sure, 100%. If you can't find a key for forklift, use your pocket screwdriver. It's funny that I would do that all the time at work. My last job, it's like, oh, I don't have a key for that piece of equipment. No problem, let's try a different key. Oh yeah, that one right there, that key will work. Okay. One of your clients seemed unimpressed the fact that you didn't need the key to just start up and move it. No, no, don't worry, I don't need the keys, I'm good. You went to get the keys. By the time he got the keys, you had the forklift loaded and ready to go. Yeah, that could unnerve someone that thinks they have security. Hall, are you going to keep collecting straw, or are you going to jump back in the combine? Oh, hi Harley, how's it going? Carry on. I think that means he's going to carry on with the straw. You have what stuck in your head now? What song? You're not singing it on stream. I never heard of that song before. Harley says that they're okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing fabulous. I'm on vacation. No, that does not mean you'll get more streams. It means you're going to get a lot less streams. There'll definitely be no streams next weekend. That I can guarantee you. If there's a stream from me next weekend, someone has stolen my identity and gone in depth and is you should be worried. Should be worried. And we're flying down to Belize. Should be fun. Got nothing planned there. It's going to be boring. That's kind of how we wanted this vacation. Just a boring one. No real plans. Like, we've been there often enough that any touristy thing we want to do, we can make it a spontaneous thing. Hey, let's go do these Mayan ruins today. I'm not going to run a stream from Belize. If I had internet speed down there fast enough to do so, I would totally run a stream down in Belize. Just trying to find internet is going to be hard. I don't think I'm going to try. Harley's playing FS17. 17, I've spent a lot of hours into 17. What were we talking about before this? GPS mod. It looks like the GPS mod is not going to come out on Giants. It looks like they're going to be releasing it on a website. Darn.
I only see that because could be wrong.
That is a little bit disappointing. So I want it to be an in-game mod.
If they put data like they have them
Just got home from fishing. A lot of ice fishing out here going on right now. Huh? Yeah, finally. The lakes have frozen enough that driving last 2 days, 3 days, I saw a lot of people out on the lakes ice fishing. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's crop destruction. Pay attention, pay attention. Carp. I don't know, I've gone fishing once in my life. It is fun. Yeah, Jess grew up fishing all the time. I had never gone fishing growing up. We should buy some fishing rods and get a license anywhere. I wouldn't be I wouldn't be cooking the fish up. I'd be doing catch and release. What's that? Smile at the memories of fishing. I don't know if I got the patience for fishing. Because I always want to go do something. I want to be doing something. If I'm not on the computer playing a video game, I'm doing something. Because when I was parked, not day before yesterday morning, I was parked to unload the truck, and I'm truck number 3. It's like I have to wait for a while, so I started helping the other truck drivers. One of those other truck drivers hadn't thought about winter at all. It's like, I drive a flat deck. There's winter. In the winter it snows. Sometimes a lot. So what if you park at a place overnight, like we did, and in the morning it snowed all night, and your trailer's got like half a foot of snow on it? Most truck drivers, almost every truck driver I've seen, has a snow shovel somewhere on the truck. Not this guy. He was standing around looking at all the rest of us trucks there's 4 or 5 of us. We're all shoveling the snow off the back of our decks, and he's looking back and forth, going, guys. I saw the look in his face, going, hopefully one of these guys lets me borrow their snow shovel. So I quickly shoveled and went and gave him my shovel and let him shovel his trailer. I bought myself the most expensive shovel I could find, an aluminum one. Cuts through that snow on the deck so much better. You just have to be careful with that aluminum shovel if I have to shovel snow off the actual product. Like wrapped lumber, I'll cut into that wrap pretty easy, but it'll cut through the ice or heavy thick snow much better. But yeah, just looking at the other driver, come on again. Just look at the other driver, you just see that look in his face, looking back and forth at all the trucks and going, what do I do? What do I do? I was not prepared for snow. Yeah, this front trailer's holding a lot more grain. Yeah, how someone makes it this far into winter and I'm like, I just made money. How'd I make money? Right, hollow selling straw. So Harley, where are you from? Not your address in Pacific, just what part of the country are you from? What country are you from? Let's start there. I've probably asked before. I can't remember where Fritz is from either. I'm not sure where Nathan is from. I know where VRF is from. Fritz is from the other side of the world. I know that. Maybe the UK? I don't remember. Do you remember? Harley's from the UK as well. Farming simulators are not big in North America. Like, farming simulators are huge in the UK. Well, simulators, period, are more popular in the UK than here. There's a reason why farming simulators developed in Germany. North America, there's just not a big interest for games like this. I think people find the games too boring and don't realize that these games are not designed for extreme, not enough shooting for that adrenaline rush. That's not what this game is for. It's the opposite. These games are just to relax. Yeah, if you made it a PvP version of Farming Simulator where the farmers could go kill each other, it would then become very popular in North America. When I say North America, I mean the US. Everything has to be shooting and murder. Has to be adrenaline rush. You're excited, what? Yeah, we get to bypass the US flying down to Belize. That'll be nice. Coming back up, we were flying through the US, but prices wise, it made the most sense flying. Although it makes the day a lot long. It's going to be overnight flight. I don't know if I'm looking forward to that. True, but Minecraft has, some killing in it. Got some baddies in there. if you took Farming Simulator and added like hunting, deer hunting, moose hunting type of a simulator and added it into here, because I was talking earlier about having like mechanic simulator into here and a flight simulator for crop dusting, have all these different games that are tied into this game. Have someone make a whole world of games, simulators, and then you can just buy the DLCs, the ones you want to. It's like, okay, you want to run a combine and you want to repair it? Okay, you can buy the farming simulator and the mechanic simulator. If you were into going hunting, you want to go deer hunting or whatever, you could. Have I played Call of the Wild? No, I have not. I've looked at it. If you wanted to, while you're not farming on your field, go hunting, Harley says yes. I'm assuming to Call of the Wild. Um, when you're not on your field harvesting, instead of doing contracts, you could go out and do some hunting. You could also have trucking simulator added into it. So when you're transporting grain from crop destruction again, you could transport grain from world to world, having different games, and um, have all of those kind of tied together. And flight simulator, crop dust the fields, and stuff like that. And all these simulators could have standalone parts of the game, but then have part of it overlapping, right? Have parts of these different games overlapping. Call of the Wild is one of the most beautiful games you've ever played. I might have to put that on my wish list and decide if I want to buy it if it's on sale sometime. Just needs a new graphics card. Hers is starting to show symptoms of not playing all the games. Starting to get lag on simple games that she shouldn't be getting them on. So we switched the cards and let her try my card on her computer, and problems were gone. So it's obviously a graphics card. It's slow paced, but one of the only games where you have ever walked into a meadow and just stopped and looked. But isn't Farming Simulator a bit of a slow-paced game? Although, honestly, Farming Simulator is a little more like Farming Arcade than Farming Simulator. I know. I play Speed 1. I try to make it as realistic as possible. But you could get a lot more realistic. I know in 17 there were mods out for pH balance. You had to add all these different things to your field. And Seasons mod. Yeah, there is always something going on. You can pick up contracts and stuff. What's that? And make sure you sell the right place. Double trailers into the bakery. You might have to split them. Yeah. I had to split my trailer this week. Saying in the game, there's parts of the game where you're just walking around, no sign of any wildlife, nothing to shoot, nothing to do, just to walk through the forest. I guess I didn't have to technically split my trailers, but I'm not going downtown Castlegar to, I think it's Mitchell hardware store with a Super Bee. So 70% of the time of the game you're doing nothing. And the load I was delivering in Casa was only on one trailer anyway, so it was a 2-drop load. So split the trailers, hook onto the other one. It's quite a bit of work. But it's so much easier driving into town, where the roads are so darn narrow, and a hardware store downtown, where the roads are so narrow and you have to get into your yard. Yeah, split the trailers. I almost had to split the trailers yesterday, where I dropped the trailers. I dropped the trailers off at the scale. So hollow if you're driving by the scale the next 2 weeks. Keep an eye on my trailer. Make sure the toolboxes have stayed closed. There were so many cars there, I couldn't back it in. Like, I didn't want to park it on the front. I wanted to park it in the back. It's going to be sitting for 2 weeks. I wanted to park it in the back. It's like, okay, I got to somehow back it around that corner without hitting that pickup. It's not going to happen. I'm like, that's just too close. I don't trust myself making a 90-degree turn around that other trailer or getting it between the other trailer and between that truck, or between the trailer and truck. So I'm like, okay, can't do that. Oh, not much space to do a U-turn here, but I'm going to do a U-turn here. U-turn, drive the wrong way across the scale. A different truck pulls in going, what are you doing? Get that look. It's like, did a U-turn on the other end, and then drove into that parking spot and turned around behind all the cars and then pulled it in almost straight. And then I could back it in almost straight. It was complicated. Like, I was doing, anybody watching was just going, what is this guy on? Because I did a couple of figure eights and some funny turning, and it's surprising how tight you can get that Super B around a corner without hitting any cars that are carpooling. It's like, hey guys, you can park anywhere. Why did you guys choose the one spot to park that is easy for me to park a trailer at? I guess the up front is a much easier place to park trailer. If I was only leaving it for the weekend, I'd just park it up front. I've done that many times. But leaving it there for 2 weeks just seems rude. And then I couldn't secure my tarps. I'm not leaving my tarps on top of the trailer for 2 weeks. So what I always do when I have to secure my tarps, I throw my tarps in front of the wheels of the trailer and pull forward so the trailer drives on top of the tarps. No one's stealing those tarps. I couldn't do it. Too much snow. Tarps just kept sliding and the trailer would not go drive on top of them. So I had to reorganize my toolboxes in the trailer and get 4 tarps into those toolboxes. That was time consuming. I locked the toolboxes, but anyone that has a hammer with them can break those locks off. It gets rid of the honest, the in the moment crime. But if anyone wants to get in those toolboxes, they could. I also put a kingpin lock on the trailers. So yeah, if somebody at the Sutco wants my trailers or the truck, will need to get the keys from you, Hollow. Yeah, I asked, and they said the chances of them needing those trailers and that truck are 0.01%. So, highly unlikely, but 2 weeks is a long time. Things can change very quickly in 2 weeks, so I don't want to just leave the keys at home and go, suckers. I've left all my stuff in the truck too, so hopefully if somebody does need to drive the truck, it's someone honest. Are you going to start loading up your pallets of wool and sell wool? It is one of the few trucks they have parked south of the road closure. Yep. Things could go wrong on this side, and my truck might be the only one not in use, right? So, because right now he's got 5 trucks not in use. Yeah, they're going to be making a little bypass around that road closure, just underneath that road. Don't know how safe that is. If that rockslide is still unstable, what's going to keep that rockslide from going over that road to the road underneath? But, I guess they're the experts. Okay, I'm almost full. There we go. No crop destruction. Looks like the trailers will be full after this. Yeah, I'm glad I bought that other trailer. Yeah, having 2 trailers makes a big difference. Off to the harbor. Should check the prices again, just in case. Yep, harbor's still the best price. If we play on this map for longer, I would buy that big piece of land where that big hill is on, and landscape a road through the center of it. Huh? It's $1 million piece of land. Oh, made some more money. I guess I could always. I don't think if I could borrow enough money to buy that land. If I could borrow enough money to buy that land and then landscape it and then sell it again, you'd have to only pay for the landscaping of it. I guess I could pay off a little more loan. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Gotta be careful. This tractor, with these 2 trailers, that's a lot of weight. This tractor can get out of control very quickly. I don't know. We're gonna sell the wool just in case a great demand comes along. You could always drop the pallets off near the sell point. Just have them parked sitting there. If the price keeps going up. Unless you really need money, then go. Okay, see ya, Harley. Thanks for joining us. This should be some good money here. Car, avoid the car. The only place there's pedestrians is down in this little town area. Whoa, 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 whoa! Regain control. Need to slow down for corners. Why is that? In real life I have no problem slowing down for corners, but in game, that's like full throttle all the time. You know how they would get rid of that? Make realistic damage. If you smash into something, the equipment gets damaged. That might be an option. They need to have a turn off option for lag for multiplayer. But which trailer do I have selected? The front one? Okay. Why can't I not unload? Oh, because I probably have tip to the rear. Yep, tip to the back. Okay. There we go. Tip to the left. That's not the right button. What happened? Oh. I unselected. There we go. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Also an input with the steering. Or the issue with the steering input. Yes, yep. It's just as sensitive going slow or fast. There should be a difference. Apparently I'm tipping to the other side with this trailer. Yeah, I think having a steering wheel for this game would make a big difference. Let's repay 40 grand. Got 40 grand of debt left. We're getting there. We started what this stream at 90 grand, so we've paid over 50 grand of debt off. This has been a good stream. Yeah, fertilizer missions and selling my own crop. Making good money. And I bought a new trailer. Morning, Crim? Oh. Don't think Crim is listening to the stream. What's that? Think you'll sell it? Whoa, whoa, right through the sign. Sorry about that, guys. Was I muted the whole time? No, I wasn't, because I did something to my mute button. I thought I muted myself when I coughed. I don't think I did. There she is with her wool. How many pallets you got in there? 5 pallets? That's the same trailer as my rear trailer. So you can take those walls off and make it into a flat deck. Can't do that to a front trailer. But the flexibility of that trailer is an awesome trailer to buy as your first trailer. Where am I going? language are you talking in?
Yeah.
A Yan language? Yeah, I got no soybean to sell. I think we're going to call the end of the stream here. Well, let's go a little longer. I mean, I got to do stuff, plan for vacation, but I'll play a little longer. Huh? And pack. Do another half hour. Let's go to 11:30. 11:30, that's my cutoff. Yeah, I think after the stream I'll go to the truck, get all my laundry out of there. Any food that... Nah, I think the food's good there. I ate all the stuff that can spoil. And then head over to your place, Hollow, drop off my keys, pick up the hammock, do the laundry, pack everything up, ready to go tomorrow. With all the road closures, I think I'm going to leave quite early tomorrow. I'd rather have downtime and be bored in Kelowna than not make the flight. Oh, so you can't see where the sell point for the wool is. The interactive, yeah, that. If you don't have those zones painted on the ground, you can turn those off. I have them on just to make life easier. Oh, they won't sell off the trailer. You have to actually unload the wool. Huh. I guess the trigger point is too low. You have to actually take the wool off the pallets. They're selling. They're selling. Stop. Oh yeah. That's a good idea. Just detach the trailer, use the forks to lift the trailer up, and the pallets will just fall off the back of the trailer instead of unloading each one. Let them slide down. Logs, yeah, FS19 we did that with logs all the time when the logs wouldn't sell. How much money do you make off the wool? Wally would like Joe. Why do it the hard way when you can just do it the easy way, the fast way? So just over $6,000 for 5 pallets of wool, so just a little over $1,000 each pallet. Yeah, not too bad. Just tip the trailer, pallet slide off the back, done. Life hacks. before Hollow gets down here. Yeah, contracts change constantly. You go in there, and next time you join, they've completely changed. Which one should I quickly take from you? That one? Take that one away from you? Or that one? I won't do a contract right now. I'll let you pick one first, and then I'll do one. Once our field is seeded, it'll be a while before I take another contract. Unless a lot of people would join online. Does it matter on contracts if you have narrow tires? Yes, because as soon as you have the contract, that field is it acts like it's yours. So I think crop destruction, everything gets turned on. Well, maybe crop destruction doesn't work on contracts. It should. I don't know if it does. So there's a really cool mod online on a website that uses a Dodge pickup truck, and on the back of the box is this big toolbox, and it's a mobile repair station. So you can repair equipment out in the field. That's exactly what I want, but why can't they put mods like that in-game instead of on other websites? ModHub I think, is a little too picky with their rules. Well, it's good to be picky with your rules, but because on other websites you find a lot of mods that are junk. So, yeah, I get it. But there's some great mods on there that would be great in Giants, but and for multiplayer, I'm not gonna add mods that are not in-game mods just because it scares you guys away. I have a lot less people joining, although I don't have really many people joining now either. Just the 3 of us today. There's days where a bunch of you guys join, other days where I play solo. Kind of like this close-up view. Kind of neat. Yeah, right after we do our Belize vacation, we'll get you a new graphics card. Just buy exactly the same one I got in mine. Or if we have money, we can buy a higher end than mine too. Because there's advantage to having not exactly the same equipment. If all of a sudden there's a game I can't play, we could throw the higher end graphics card in my computer and go, hey, does it play now? Oh, yes it does. Okay, so it's a graphics card problem. It's made life so much easier just by swapping parts in the 2 computers going, huh, something's not working right. Let's swap these parts. No, that didn't make a difference. Let's swap these parts. Oh, there we go. Now the computer works. Must be that part that's not working properly. What's that? Huh? Remember some game? Yeah, there's that brand new game in alpha mode that we're playing called Foundation. She can't play it with her current graphics card, but she can play it with my graphics card. And the game is in alpha mode. That's why it doesn't work on your computer. Because they haven't. They're still working on it. It's not. The game is not done, but it proves that your graphics card is old. Yeah, there's no more support, no more updates being done for that graphics card. It still works, but it can't render what the new games are rendering. Unfortunately, that's one thing with the way you buy fields. If you have straw swath out past the field limit, it stays there until you buy that field or the neighbor's field. Okay, let's repair this header and the combine. Combine itself probably doesn't need repairing, but we should repair the header because we can't see what repair level it's at. Yeah, that'd be a good test to do. See if the sprayer needs to be maintained. Oh, Hollow sold enough straw that I can repay a little more. We're at 35 grand debt. 35. No, I don't think I'll pay off your debt. No, thank you. I'll let you figure that out yourself. You've got a solution? Repair. Yes, for 65 bucks I'll repair that. No, don't sell. Wrong button. Huh. Where's the PTO on that? There's no PTO on it, on the header. Is that because this header is for a different combine? It's a Massey Ferguson header on a case. The actual PTO that should be running from, like, is there any way of having a pointer in this game? Like, there should be, okay, I'm going to use the map. So right where the number 5 on the map is over there, a PTO should come out of there and head straight out. Yeah, it's not going to work. And go into the red. You see where that knob sticking out over there? A PTO should click onto there to the end over here on the header. And there's There's no PTO hooking those together. Huh. Let's wash this stuff. I repaired it, so let's be able to read the Massey Ferguson again. I don't know if the color mod is working. I think the easiest way to know if the mod's working is next time we have to lime a field to see if all the tires turn white. Lime contracts would be expensive. They better be a huge payout for a lime contract. Okay, let's look at the condition of our field. Someone's on my Steam. Okay, let's look at the condition of the field. I can't see what the Steam account says right now without leaving the game. So, okay, field. It's a little bit of lime, that's fine. Doesn't need to be plowed, so we can just go straight to seeding. Direct seeding. Let's sell this crop. Double check the prices. Still the harbor. Maybe should I just hold on to it for a bit? Price is going up fast at the bakery. Maybe we'll hold on to it for a bit. Just remember that we have a bit of barley. Out of control. This trailer's in here. Drop off the rear trailer because the rear trailer's got nothing in it. Hindsight, you would have gone solid fertilizer after all instead of liquid. Why is that? It's faster. What's that? No, I'm just putting different tires on it. I was thinking of putting those big dualies on there, but it's going to cost a lot of money when I don't really need the dualies. I just want the bigger tires on here for seating. I didn't see an update to that mod at all. I'm still going to have to buy palletized seed, am I? If the seed station was higher, then would the trigger point work then? Yeah. That's a shame. Disappointing. Okay, so what do we want to plant? Canola? Cotton? That's cotton. I don't want to do cotton. Soybean? I'm going to go canola. Oh, barley gives off straw too. That's not cotton, is it? That's that's canola. What's that then? Oats? Okay. Let's do canola. Oh yeah, certain seed, you need a lot more seed for the same amount of acres, yeah. You go through the seed a lot quicker. Guess this is a bit silly of me. Gonna run out of fertilizer? To buy some more. That was close. Like, we're gonna crash. Okay. I think Hollow, once you've sold that and brought it back to the farm and parked it and stuff, I think I'll call it a day. Have to do real life. Wouldn't want to miss vacation over a game. Wouldn't that suck? Missed the flight. I got stuck playing the video game. Couldn't leave. Who would steal a dog? Jess says there's someone that left their dog in the back of the vehicle, went for supper, came back and the dog had been taken, stolen, and they canceled their huge vacation to Africa, canceled it all because they had left their dog in the back of the truck and someone had taken it. That's a note to self, don't leave your pets in your vehicle. If someone thinks the dog's too cold in the back or too cold or too hot, they're gonna take it, they're gonna rescue it. That is a very expensive trip you cancelled. Yeah, most of the stuff you probably can't get your money back. All the there comes Hollow's coming back, flying down the road. Stopped for the train. At least you looked. Harley's back. Well, we'll be gone soon. Very soon. Oh, come on. Get going. Cruise control. Yeah, a little disappointed we won't be able to get used GPS mod here. Looks like Hollow is repairing forage wagon. Pressure washing it. See the water splashing everywhere. That's actually neat, you can see that. I don't think you can see that in FS19 when somebody else is pressure washing. So once we've paid off our debt, we'll have to look at buying another field. It means I'll have lots of debt again. But we're not going to play for 2 weeks, and hopefully the new map is out, and we're going to maybe sell all these fields and move to a new field. And have lots of debt there. But I don't think I'll keep the same tractors. I think I'll sell everything because we'll be moving to a different continent. So I don't think I'll take any of the equipment with. We'll sell it all. Sell it all and buy some new stuff. All done? Perfect. Okay. Wait for Farmer Joe to get to the end of her field there. Okay, so I will park here. She's good. I'm good. We're all good. Birds, 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 birds. Chase the birds. Birds. Okay, yeah, I'll drop by in a bit, Hollow. And we will see you guys online. You know what? I'll be online tomorrow morning. I don't know how long. It might be a very short stream, but I will be online tomorrow morning if all things go well. For a little bit. Just a little bit. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.